Hi everyone, once again it's Akimbala Kende, and I am here to make a video as a follow-up from where I stopped last week. So yeah, in the just concluded week, we did quite a couple of things, and mind you, this is the just concluded is the 6th week here at the Web3 Bridge Learning Facility. So that technically means I've spent 7 weeks here learning how to be relevant in the Web3 space and learning how to build smart contracts and smart contract specifically on the Ethereum blockchain. So yeah, in the just completed week, basically it was just like a contract creation marathon, and we were asked build quite a number of things within the space of 6 days. So we didn't exactly receive lectures, but we were given tasks, and the first thing was we were told to build a contract that uses Chainlink VRF to generate random number. And now was use Chainlink to create a swap contract that uses Chainlink's price field to return the current exchange rate. Then we also we were asked to write a script to read from the storage of the contracts, about 5 contracts. And then we actually also built a staking contract that only allows holders of the board ape NFT to to stake. So without the without the board ape NFT, you cannot vote in, you cannot stake into the contract. Sorry. And then we also built a script, wrote a script that returns the address with the highest number of USDT. So I'm going to show you in a few moments. I'm going to show you for a few minutes all these contracts that I built. So right here is basically this is a task we have to do the just concluded week, which I did all. Okay, the first is to build a quota using Chainlink VR to generate random number, which I did just right here. So basically, these lines of code, the thing is, you to generate random numbers in a smart contract, it's not like the regular JavaScript generates random number. So we needed to use the Chainlink to be able to do the whole random calculation, then it returns the result to us. So we're able to do that with the help of this VRF consumer base V2. So this is the contract address, and we're able to interact with the coordinator contract address. So, but basically, I needed to do something like the subscription on Chainlink, and which I made use of link, to access the to pay for the subscription. So I did that on the quality testnet. So I got some test link to carry out all those stuff, because without that subscription I may not be able to request random numbers and then render that in my contract. So this function here requests random words or random number. So then once it returns the request ID, I'll be able to use the request ID to access the random number. So if I want to get this of the random number, I can increase the request ID in here to get the request, and then to return the random number because I specified it here inside the struct. So technically, as the random number is coming, random word is coming, it is going straight inside the struct in here. So don't be amazed. This line of code here is just initiating uh, an empty address and stuff like that. So this is basically it, and I was able to interact with it using my script. I was able to interact with it using my scripts. So I deployed it first. So I had to when I deployed it to Gwali testnet, this is my subscription ID here to show that I have my subscription ID running. So I had to deploy first to the Gwali testnet. Then I had to interact with it using the contract address, and then all is right to the world. So the next one is to build a swap contract that uses Chainlink price feed. So this is the swap contract over here. So before it returns, before you swap, so once you swap here, you first get the price from Chainlink, which I did here. So any of the functions and any of the any of the swap now I intend to do, I first calculate the price with any of these functions first. And then I did something, I had to like add liquidity first so that I'll be able to swap tokens for tokens. So and one more thing is that okay, I was able to interact with it from my script. I was able to interact with it from my script, which I did over here. And then the next task is to reach storage from at least 5 contracts. So I maybe got a little bit lazy with this one, but I pulled it off. So here's what I did. I just included all those addresses, those random addresses inside an array, and I loop through the array, then loop through the slot inside this each of the indexes, that is each of the contract addresses, and I used my RPC key from the mainnet, access the information online. So, and then the next task was okay to a staking contract that allows both ape NFT order to stake token in the contract. So, without someone with the ape NFT, you will not be able to you know to able to vote. I'm sorry, stake. So yeah, it's just checking the balance of the NFT of the address that's coming to stake. So if the balance of this person is not more than like this the number of NFTs this person is holding, the number of both NFT that this person is holding is not like one, it stops here and then returns an error. So you need to be a board NFT, a board NFT holder. So this is what handles the staking, and then reward is based on time. As time passes, it keeps increasing. So and then this calculates the reward, and you can, if you want to claim the reward, it's first calculates the reward before it returns the what's it called? Before it returns the amount the person is meant to claim. So and then the last thing is okay to write a script that returns the address to the highest amount of USDT on the Ethereum. So now for this one now, it's just a simple line of code to get this done with this override. So I was able to get an API that does exactly this for me. So all I needed to do is just to pass in the address of the contract I need to check who is holding the highest. I paste it in here, and then the number of addresses I need. If I needed 10 or 100, I just have to include this here. So it's going to arrange the orders based on the amount of USDT they have. So that's that. So thank you for sticking around to look at my code base. And this new week that we start, and I look forward to learning new things in the coming weeks to learn more things. And then next week I'll come back to tell you all about it. Thank you for sticking around. Bye.